cutie, yeah? Even though you're so far away, I feel your hands on my body every time you think of me.
Can be both the bank shark and the fruits. Damn, that was
Okay.
a good little metaphor or whatever. This
Stop recording for a second.
perfectly summed up the difference between forced naughties
We're
and
going to
regretting
open
naughties on Twitter. I've
the
had
Spelldon
consensual
and
naughties
Kieran
regretting later.
Valentine
I thought I wanted
2-pack.
to do it.
Yikes!
What is that?
I have no idea.
I like cookies, cupcakes, and cucumbers.
Or it can mean what? No, that's the point. Here's a really reasonable middle ground, I suppose. A label will very rarely describe an individual person because humans are incredibly complex. But labels can give you an average or like an overview of a specific topic, which makes
His hair is so gelled.
But that doesn't mean that you can just
His hair is
make
very
stuff up to mean whatever it means to only you and expect the world to understand what the heck you're on about.
Very curly.
Astrology is the study of stars and planets. You're thinking of divination and horoscopes.
You are thinking of astronomy. R/confidently wrong. This is ironic, but I think you mean R/confidently incorrect. Did you get that? Man, we're really in subredditception now. Verified purchase of 1 star.
This
Beautiful.
back to front pages are sequential from right to left. The cover is on the back. The first page is open. It's to be continued. I'm not sure if this was a
soft.
printing
Their hands
error,
are so
just had to focus
soft
the
and
side. There's no
squishy.
indication from the description. This is read from back to front, and it's probably not helping beginners being set up like this.
4 people found this helpful. It's a manga book. For God's sake. Oh. Online reviews, man.
Cut them.
The reason LGBTQ youths are high risk of depression and of self-harm is not because they're being bullied or feeling unsupported. It's because their consciousness are afflicted with guilt at their rebellion against their creator.
So it couldn't possibly be.
Literally just the texting. I just cut that for no reason.
So yeah, basically dumped it.
2 squared plus 3 squared. I was just how did you get 50 much? I understand how you were thinking. It's wrong. During the hours of the life chronically makes a man feminine. Pennies as a sensitive mucosa membranes along glands. The jewdrate, the rest and secretes estrogen, putting your peep in this heavily estrogenified environment. Is that a word?
All that for no reason. I didn't even need to do that.
Vulnerable part of the body. Testosterone production blocked. You hear that, men? Making love to women is...
Because I grew up with my idols, I can cut them right without messing up their hair or clothes. Because I'm just like that for real. And I got kitty scissors just in case.
And then you have like these people who are like, no, having the naughties to women makes you women. And then just have them go at it, and you can just sit back with a bag of popcorn. That would be hilarious. NATO is mistaken if they think that a Russian offensive would be met by resistance from Ukraine. Majority of Ukrainian soldiers will lay down their arms and join the Russians.
Most of this video is probably going to be in 2 times speed because I'm taking a really long time.
Man tweets that age poorly. Something I've learned, don't make like super confident predictions when you obviously know very little about the world. It's just like a recipe for looking dumb. And that's the trick when you have your own platform like this. People are like, oh my god, you're so smart. You know what other
Almost got spelled
Don't
out.
talk about shit you don't know anything about, and you won't look as silly. It's easy. You control your entire output yourself. There's no reason to look this silly. Of course, it's okay to be wrong, and it's more important to correct yourself when you're wrong. But there's no reason to be this wrong.
They don't build statues of critics.
Here's a statue of literally critic Northup Fry. I was gonna say it didn't age well, but the statue was probably made before the shirt, so I don't know which direction this went in really. Hashtag conspiracy theory. 169 miles away at eye level, 19,000 feet of missing Earth curve. Earth is flat. What? Oh, I hate when descriptions say
I got the glasses out for Spelldon.
Not just the top of the hill. Well, yes, this positive vibes is a theory.
Alton's arm is out.
Women have natural testosterone. Well, yeah, because
No,
they're
we
men.
haven't done.
Cis women are now
Spelldon's still
men.
stuck by
Man, we're getting a
a
lot
rubber
of
band.
really cool theories in this video. Honestly, I should just write a book about this. In a couple of years, when I've accumulated...
And we got him. We got him out.
The wildest scientific
Ow.
theories I found online. It would be beautiful. I would totally read that myself. Yesterday, daughter ill at school. Don't ring my mom. She's in a hearing and won't pick up. Please ring my dad. School rings me. Hashtag break the bias. If my kids still call me while I was at work, I would know there's a problem and would answer the phone. End up. Don't understand what
His arm's kind of stiff.
because not everyone has your job. Lawyers in a
See
trial.
that? His arm is
Gosh, I gotta take this call.
a little.
Doctors and
This
surgeons
arm
don't
is
even have their
a
phones on
little.
like that. As long as they ask judge for time and then call back. He shoots and misses.
This arm is really weird. I got scared. I thought it was like stuck like, ooh. I didn't like that. It gave me a big scare. Ooh, I should have got out the stairs first. Okay, wait.
No, it's rubbish. I don't believe that for 1 minute. It's very true. You weren't actually allowed a phone in court.
They are so much easier to get out than the real drama dolls, actually.
But I dare you to take a phone to court.
The stand was stuck in the corner when I got my Laguna doll, and it was so irritating.
If I called my kid and asked the judge to finance a call back, he or she would say no and bollock me, would they? I was the judge.
These are kind of new. Have the stands always had that? I don't know.
I'm a trial for life and oh my nuts. States. I mean, especially if you have two parents, just call it not this parent. God. Yeah, you're gonna say you have PTSD from it, now make them freaking pay dirty freaking pieces of shit, damn commie bastards.
Oh, wait, I just put together wrong. Okay.
Just calling the company commies. Jeff Bezos especially would love to have a little city where you live in South.
Honestly, I feel like they could have gone like a darker color with Spelldon in Valentine's stand. The bright colors to me kind of look kind of tacky together, but I've never liked them. Do these colors not look tacky together? Like, they could have gone a little darker. Like, their color schemes are really dark.
Look at this puzzle, outrageous.
Congratulations, all of my friends. Public relations is getting a
Watch your atheist ability critical things and shrinks.
put on your Sunday best because it ain't really kidding.
What? What is this point? What is these weird cakes? Oh yes, all those infamous computer classes I went to in church. Donald Trump is Jesus Christ!
The tags are in the back of his head again.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean, Jesus wasn't
I
Christ,
hate
but he
when
wasn't
they
Christ.
always do this.
I did the joke in order to spell that. What is okay? They have XX chromosomes. They were born with a uterus and ovaries. They have menstrual ovarian cycles. They can give birth to another human being. Two of these options don't even apply to women that are simply not in menopause. I don't understand why people are so obsessed with oversimplifying definitions just to, like, I don't know, debate someone else's existence. Just vibe and be happy. It's not so hard. Yeah.
I got him out. You the stanky legs. He's very loose. I never had any Manster dolls, so are their feet always like this? Like, could their feet always do that? Like, did they always have joints in their feet?
ICL surgery, the laser eye surgery,
Oh, both their arms are
surgery altogether, where the cornea is flattened.
Better than
Still points
G1
are very effective. 95% of LASIK have dry eye. It is not the end treatment, that's literally a temporary solution with a permanent complication. Don't ask me though, ask a real eye doctor. I am an eye doctor. That's why I pointed out that you were incorrect in your first tweet. You should ask a doctor. I am the doctor.
There's like hairspray and like dried up hair gel all over my hands. Oh, the books. Busy playing with the dolls, I actually got the books.
It's a made-up problem. This I hate.
This is Spelldon.
Literally imagine. Just make it not exist so people don't have to be poor. It's that easy.
Then this
it's
is
a little more
Valentine.
complicated than that. It's absolutely not. Money is literally paper made from clothing fiber with evil white men on it. Make some more. Inflation.
I'm not going to show you the whole book, but like, here's his first page.
Wait, what? But like the money represents something. Money is only valuable because we as people.
Here's Spelldon's first
But the
page.
money at the core represents something else. That's why you get paid for hours or paid for produced products. The money only represents the value of everything else that's been traded. So instead of having a trade based value, it's like, oh, I give you 5 apples for a donkey. We can just come up with a common currency, and you don't have to find a person who specifically trades a donkey for your specific apples. So the money only represents the value that's already been traded in the market. Of course, modern economy is a bit more complicated than that. But basically, more money equals less value per piece of money. That's literally inflation. So no, no.
There's nothing in the book, sadly. We can't open it though.
It's so outdated. I love the upside down passive aggressive mode. It's like, okay, well, that's definitely not the only reason. Well, if the laboring mothers are rushing to surgery and they have undigested food in their stomach, they could aspirate into their breathing tube and die.
This comes off, and it's like
patients are instructed not to eat
rubber.
at a certain time before their surgery. That makes a bit more sense, yeah. It is more dangerous for a woman to be in a relationship than it is for men to go to war. Stay vigilant and always be bang. What is war on women? Let's see. Terror attacks, Afghanistan, Iraq. American women killed by their husbands or boyfriends. More than
in the little bottle.
I mean, it is horrible. And it's definitely a topic that
And then there's these tiny little vials that are very, very tiny. That I won't be taking out because, right now, I won't be taking out because those are very tiny and I'm sitting in my bed playing with dolls.
Incredibly different sample sizes and claiming the appearance of this event to be greater in the population with more people. If you pick a random woman and a random man, the woman is more likely to be murdered by an intimate partner than the man is to die in combat. If you pick a random woman in a relationship and a random soldier, then the soldier is about 6 times more likely to die in combat than the woman is to be killed by an intimate partner. Kind of like how you pick a random American, they're more likely to drown in a bathtub than to die base jumping. And yet it would be incredibly stupid to claim baths are more dangerous than jumping off buildings. Yeah, because you have more people taking baths than jumping off buildings. Typically, at least. I don't know about your country, but at least in Ghetto, Sweden, we don't take baths. Booyah! Nailed my argument. I had a period, and it has nothing to do with the moon. You obviously have no education on this topic. You probably don't even know your own body, but are you 15? This information has been taught for hundreds of generations. Take a seat. Did you know that a female body works like the tidal waves? And when the moon comes like this, the gravity pulls the liquids and the... That's why you have a period. End of discussion. My semen is moving towards my mind. What? More calm, more energy, less emotional, zero fricks given, more focus, more confidence. Congrats to me on 30 day of retention. I mean, if you're getting over, an addiction to the self-pleasuring or something, that's amazing. But the first sentence looks incredibly funny. It's just, it sounds like you're making an argument for skull fricking. It's horrible. Things that don't require effort. Being on time, work ethic, effort, body language, doing extra, being prepared, attitude. All of this requires effort. You can say some of these are a very good formula for, succeeding in the workplace. Like being on time, very important, value other people's time. Work ethic, effort, sure, body language. I mean, doing extra and that kind of stuff, attitude can be twisted into something, I don't know, that can mean basically anything. Being prepared, sure, these are like base level, almost non-meaning positivity stuff that, sure, good things are good, but of course effort, what are you talking about? Scott Morrison says renters should buy a house if they want rent relief. Scott Morrison has a controversial proposal for renters who are struggling with the rising cost of living. Yes, how do you solve homelessness? Have you considered just buying a house? Checkmate. Fox Nation presenter suggested that Charles Darwin was paid by the Jewish Rothschild family to invent the theory of evolution.
He is getting
I also find so astonishing with things like this. I can believe that.
He got a yuck.
Crap about this one historical figure that initiated part of the debate or popular
fix his hair too.
the whole story's gonna fall apart. Like, you have a whole scientific
It is very, very
pretty. It's been again and again verified to actually be the case.
Very pretty.
This does nothing. What are you
Pretty
talking
boy,
about? How
pretty
it's
boy.
How it's going. Hashtag trans
Pretty
racial.
boy.
Should I support you for being trans? This is not what I meant, Dave. Oh, I remember this video.
Cancer biology scientist. I work at a biotech company to make COVID-19 tests and stuff like that.
Oh, dear God.
It has nothing to do with your background. I don't think you really have the highest EQ out of all of us.
Wait, EQ or IQ?
Because the way he carries himself, he was.
Because that's a very distinct difference.
But really, just came down to his body language, his demeanor, the way he carried himself.
Body language means IQ nowadays, apparently.
So number 1 is Raymond. Number 2 would be Katie.
I always find it amazing that you just apply random stuff when trying to figure out people's IQ in this.
Number 5 is Sean, and number 6 is Maria.
It was IQ. What are you talking about, like body language and EQ? What? That's what you get for being confident, being correct, and by cocky in the YouTube video. I haven't got an old clip, but I've seen multiple videos like this. What always gets me, and what gets me so annoyed by this, is that it's such a specific question. Like, oh, sort yourself by IQ. But then they just go on these random tangents. Like, oh, I don't like your body language, so you probably have low IQ. What does that have to do with anything? That's beautiful. Jesus Christ. Communication. Word of the day. Satine. God, I don't like Satine. It's very evil. We should erase Satine and believe in God instead. The polar opposites. Satine and God. I got 4 phone calls from the dealership immediately after this, but didn't pick up. As far as your lease buyout option, you're looking to pay approximately more. On a 2022 Age RV XL, you're looking at lower. I hit a vine, so I can cut him down low, making
His waist is too small.
really those NYC taxes beating his ass. Now, Rob, really showing your cards here. Sorry, that wasn't meant for you, but it's not about you. It's about another person upselling. Frick. That's embarrassing. Goodbye, America.
I'm trying to post her,
Hello,
but I
New
can't
York.
get
New York is still in America. Have you ever taken a geology class? I think I would know. Stupid girl. Why are you like this? Please. What happened? Oh, God. A man who makes a woman have the zenith of naughty experience is neutral in romance. It neither bonds a woman nor pushes her away. Do not overthink it. Facts. This making women have zenith of experience is a new phenomenon that came with feminism and the other women's naughty liberation. Our forefathers never bothered with touching the women lived on. I mean, I remember back in the day when we lived in caves and human were technically physically fit, so we should go back to being foragers as well. Oh yes, indeed. Everything was better in the past, except we get eaten by flesh-eating mammoths. So, you think I'm good looking? Sure, I guess. You're bisexual, right? Like, you like girls and boys? Pretty much, I'm attracted to everyone, yeah. Does that mean you like me? Like you're attracted to me? No. So you're not bi? Do you have an IQ of a freaking mop? Wait, you're bi? So that means everyone is attracted, right? I mean, if you're straight, do you like everyone of like the other gender? Probably not. What is heavier? 200 pounds of bricks or 200 pounds of feathers? Have you ever picked up a feather? It weighs a whole lot less than a brick. Obviously, the bricks are going to be heavier. I actually can't tell if you're joking. I'm actually wondering, because a mouth of both needs another volume. Doesn't the one with a bigger volume feel heavier? The opposite, or would it be the same? You misunderstood the assignment. Bricks outweigh feathers. Does no one in this app possess any critical thinking ability? I mean, I think the question would make more sense in your argument if you were like, which would fall faster, for example, because then, like, the density that it sounds like you're talking about would make more sense, at least if you have air resistance. But it's a trick question, please. No thought. Please, I developed his phone saying 20 feet 57. He uses the 24-hour time setting. He actually used that. Who knew? I don't even understand the 24-hour time.
Okay, I'm done. You can stop looking at me now.
But I just don't get it.